All right, what's good, everyone? This is the Kid, DC Wrestling, back at it again with another video. And tonight, I'm here to bring you all your January 11th, 2022 edition of NXT 2.0. But before I get into my NXT 2.0, just want to say thank you to everybody, man, who put in their questions for the Q&A. I have already recorded the Q&A video. I just got to edit it, but that video should be out either Saturday or Sunday. But again, thank you to everybody who put in their Q&A for the 500 subscriber special. But tonight, as we look at tonight's NXT 2.0 with the main event, of course, this was a pretty decent episode of NXT 2.0. We kick things off, man, with the new NXT champion, Bron Breakker, coming out. He first starts the promo off, which was pretty good promo, by the way. Talks about how, well, he praises Tommaso Ciampa, praises him as a top performer and outstanding human being. A lot of people didn't see this, of course, because it was shown afterwards, but Ciampa grabbed him by the neck, telling him that this is his time and he deserves it. He even went out to the ring and paid respects to his father, Rick Steiner, who's Bron Breakker's dad. And Bron Breakker's like, whoever's back there who wants to come out and challenge me for the NXT title, let's go. Just know that I'm going to show you why I'm here, why I'm the NXT champ. Just know that every day you show up to train, I'm already training. You show up to watch film, I already watched it. I'm the first to show up because I'm the NXT champ, and I'm ready to prove why I won the title each and every single week. So this is a really good promo. It wasn't long, but just really, really made sense to everyone in the locker room that, hey, Bron Breakker's here as the NXT champ, and he'll do anything to keep that title on his waist, well around his shoulder. We lead to the first match of the night, Santos Escobar versus Exxon Quinn. Sorry, I mispronounced his name there. He's still going to have what was a pretty good match. They obviously been going around with the girl, the Lopez girl, and of course she goes with Santos Escobar because Santos Escobar gets the win there. So pretty good opener for that. All right, next we got Damian Kemp versus Cameron Grimes. Obviously, man, Cameron Grimes is going on this campaign to the moon, as we saw later on in the night, as looks like he's going to be the first challenger to Carmelo Hayes' new unified North American title. And of course, with this solid, well, it was a match to say the least, Cameron Grimes goes for the cave-in and gets the win over this, I guess you could say, rookie in Damian Kemp. So good for Cameron Grimes. He should not be losing anytime soon. And definitely one of my favorite things about NXT 2.0 as well. All right, next we had a tag team match player. We had the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic qualifier match. Harlan and Joey Gacy taking on Idris Enof and Malik Blade. Obviously, and shockingly, Malik Blade and Idris Enof win by DQ. So, you know, Harlan, especially Harlan, is not happy about that whatsoever. So, of course, Harlan showing his dominance in the match, and Joey Gacy just standing there letting Harlan doing what he needs to do. Next, we have a crowbar and a pole match. Obviously, this is very Vince Russo-like, but nonetheless, crowbar and a pole match, Pete Dunne versus Tony D'Angelo. These two going to have what was a really good matchup. I thought this is a really great match. One of my nitpicks of the match is, like, especially with Pete Dunne, he's going up to get the crowbar, and it's like he's taking a sweet time to get the crowbar when it's like, dude, it's right there. Like, you're like, not even fingertips. Just get it, you know what I mean? But, hey, it is what it is at the end of the day. Tony D'Angelo wins, hits him with the crowbar, and, again, Tony D'Angelo gets the win. So, this might, I don't know if it is, but this might be the last time we see Pete Dunne in NXT. Him and Tommaso Ciampa have been wrestling dark matches. So, you know, we might see that, man. Pete Dunne on the main roster. Because let's be real, what else is there for him to do in NXT? Same thing with Tommaso Ciampa. Next, we have a 6-woman tag team match player. We got Wendy Coos making her in-ring debut, teaming up with Indy Hartwell and Persa Peralta, taking on Mara Miller, Casey Catanzaro, and Caden Carter. Yeah, it was an average match, I guess. You know, Wendy, of course, wins in her debut. You know, Indy follows up with a top rope elbow to the back of the neck for the win. So, you know, the women get the win there. So, obviously, you know, Wendy wins in her little in-ring debut. So, yeah, good for her and good for the rest of the team. So, yeah. Oh, and also it seems like Kylie Ray is going to be Mandy Rose' next opponent, judging by how that little vignette went with Kaylee Ray showing up to Mandy Rose photo shoot. So that should be good as well. We got Bull versus Solo Sikoa. These two guys have been going at each other's head for the past few weeks. Now they're having a match tonight, and this is it's a pretty solid match to say the least. But in the end, we got a double countout. So of course the Boa and Sola Sikoa feud is far from over. So yeah. Next, we got in our main event, AJ Styles versus Grayson Waller. This was the match that a lot of people were looking forward to, and including me, one of the main reasons why I wanted to tune in to NXT 2.0 tonight. This was a really good match between AJ Styles and Grayson Waller. And of course, AJ Styles did get the win in the end. I think this match showed that Grayson Waller, he has that potential, man, and he showed off tonight. He really, really showed off tonight in a loss. Doesn't mean he's buried, I think Grayson Waller was over tonight despite losing to AJ Styles. So this is good. Good stuff all around, and overall, this was a pretty decent episode of NXT 2.0. If I had to give some of my highs, it was the Bron Breakker, the Crowbar and a pole match, and of course the main event. The other stuff was, average and decent to say the least. But yeah, man, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Remember to subscribe to the channel, and so yeah.